Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. This is Dr. Elzeiny teaching the Arabic class in the weekend Islamic school. And today's class is about double, just like the previous class, but this time is going to be for the present tense verb instead of the past tense verb. I'll show you in a minute. Okay. Okay. So the rule is that for the present tense verb, this is the rule, and I'm going to maximize the window for now. Okay. So basically, just like the past tense verb, shakara, X thanked Y, is going to be the present tense verb, which is X thanks Y, or X thank Y. Okay, so basically, for example, I thank you. Here is I in row 2, and here is you for one meal in column 4. So it's going to be nashkuruka, nashkuruka. If we are talking about, for example, you one meal, thank her. So you one meal is row 4. Thanking her is column 10. So it is tashkuruha. So these are all the possible combinations. And you will see that the second class, the second person is orange. And the rest is black. Okay. And for example, he thanks her. Okay. This is he, row 9. And this is her, column 10. So row 9, column 10, it is yashkuruha. Okay, so let's do the homework. And then the diagonals, I, me, we, us, you, these are self. Like we thank it ourselves, I thank it myself. So these numbers are the numbers you find here. I didn't put them there because it takes a space, and I wanted to keep the table condensed as much as possible. So, it's we thank ourselves, I thank myself, you thank yourself, you thank yourselves, and then the other cases, these numbers don't have reference in the table. It's for the third person. Okay, so it's he, she, they, 2 male or 2 female, they 3 plus male, they 3 plus female. يشكر نفسه، تشكر نفسها، يشكر أنفسهما، يشكروا أنفسهم، تشكرن أنفسهن. So it's like thanking yourself. Okay, now let's move to the homework. Okay. and grammar book. So here's homework 13, and here's the grammar book. Okay, so let's do example here. You are pushing him, and you being 3 plus female, him is 1 male, but I don't have to put it there because him is all, the only possibility is 1 male. So you 3 plus female, him. So we go to the table, which is table 1180. It's right here. You should, if you have a bigger screen, you should have these rules all the way visible so that you can read the rule name. Okay. So actually it's 1190. It's 1190, rule 1190. Okay, so you 3 plus female, you 3 plus female, it's right here. Yeah, here. You 3 plus female. So that's row 8, which is right here, row 8. See? And then him, we go into this table and see him. Yes, him is, here's him. Him, okay, is column 9. So here's column 9. So row 8, column 9. And if I do that, row 8, column 9, we will see, you go here, you highlight column 8, and then you bring it like this to column 9, and that would be the right answer, is tashkurannahu. Tashkurannahu. Tashkurannahu, we want to convert it for dafa'a. So tashkurunnahu becomes tadfa'unnahu. So we change tashkurunnahu to tadfa'unnahu because we're dealing here with a different verb, which is push instead of think. Here the table is based on think. Here's based on push. Okay, and then the table, the rule number for the table is 1190. 1190. So this needs to be corrected. 1190. Okay, so rule 1190, row 8, column 9. Now, it's an option to add antunna. It's an optional thing. You can just say tadfa'unnahu or antunna tadfa'unnahu. Now, where do I get antunna from? From table 610. So I go back to table 610 here. Okay, and antunna is 3 plus f. Second person, 3 plus f is right here. Is right here. So it is antunna. So I just copy it from here and paste it here. Antunna. So antunna tadfa'unnahu. Tadfa'na. تدفعونه 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 تدفعونه. Okay. Okay. Now the second example. So that's rule 610, row 9, column 3. The row 9 is here. So this is row 9, and this is column 3. Okay. Now, the second case is you 3 plus female are pushing her. Of course, her is one female. I don't need to tell you that. We don't need to say that because we know. So you 3 plus F are pushing her. So again, before I leave this table, it's a good idea to get U 3 plus F from this table. So we go here and we say U 3 plus F is Antunna. So it's exactly Antunna, the same. So it is the same. Okay. So that I don't have to go back to this table. I can just then go to rule 1190. Rule 1190. Okay, and see here. So we're talking about rule 1190. And the row is U3 plus F. U3 plus F is row 8. Row 8. And column, which column? Her, the column of her. So I can just highlight 8 so that I can see the intersection. That's her. Column 10. That's her, column 10. So تشكرنها. So تشكرنها is converted to تدفعنها. Because the root here is دفع, the root here is شكر. And the table is شكر, and the homework is دفع. So تشكرنها becomes تدفعنها. So تدفعنه, I can just copy this and edit it just to make it easy. So it becomes تدفعنها. 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 So that's سكون here. Actually فتحة. فتحة. So hat takes فتحة. Okay. So then the other possibility is أنتن تدفعن. And the أنتن is an optional thing. You can say it or you don't have to say it. Or you don't, it's your choice. Okay. And as we said, أنتن is coming from table 610, row 9, column 3. And here we forgot to put the column. So we go back here and see which column was it. It was column 10. Column 10. Okay. Pretty much systematic, just like pretty much like an algorithm sort of procedure. Step 1, step 2, step 3. And it's always, the same. Let's see this example here. It says U to F are pushing them to M. So 2 girls are pushing 2 boys, basically. Okay, so let's start here. U to F. U to F is row what? U to F or 2M is row 6. Is row 6. Here. U, okay. So it's row 6. So we can say here. We can say 1190. Row 6. And let's see what's the column. The column should be 2M. 2M, and it's a third person because it's them. 2M is right here. Okay, and so that's column 11. So go to column 11. And what is it? It's going to be تشكرهما. تشكرهما. So تشكرهما is converted to تدفعون. تدفعوهما. تدفعوهما. So تشكروه. تشكرو. Oh, wait, hold on. It's column 11. Yeah. تشكرهما becomes تدفعهما. So we put here تدفعونها. Right? تشكراهما. تشكراهما. Okay. So تشكراهما. تدفعا. تدفعا. هما. تدفعا. هما. Okay. Sounds like تشكراهما. تدفعاهما. Okay. And we do the تشكيل. Well, we can convert it to the same font. This font is called Tahoma. So we can convert it to Tahoma too. Okay. Okay. So Ta Fatha. Dal Sukun. Fa Fatha. Ain Fatha. Ha Dhamma. Mim Fatha. Okay. How do I know that? It's the same like Tashkurahuma. Ta Fatha. Shin Sukun. First letter is Fatha. First letter is Fatha. Second letter is Sukun. Second letter is Sukun. Third letter is Dhamma. So تشكراهما. تدفعوهما. تدفعوهما. So third letter is Dhamma. So that should be Dhamma too. So should be Dhamma. Okay. And fourth letter is Fatha. Third letter is Fatha. That's right. And 3, 4. Fifth letter is Mad Alif. So fifth letter here is Alif. Okay. Sixth letter is Dhamma. Huma. It's the remaining is Huma. Dhamma Fatha. Dhamma Fatha. So Dhamma Fatha. So the tashkil is the same because they have to rhyme. Okay. Tashkuru. Tashkurahuma. Tadfa'ahuma. Okay. How about you for 2 female? You for 2 female. Okay. It can come from table 610. So we go to table 610 here. And them 2, so third person 2 male. Third person 2 male. 2 male or 2 female it's huma. It is huma. So I can just copy this huma. It's going to be rule 610. And it's going to be row row 13, column 3 here, column 3, okay, and the word is antuma, huma, because it's third person, so huma. And I keep text only so that it takes the same font, and then copy this from here into here, okay, and then change the color of huma to understand that huma is just a optional part. If I would say it in Arabic, I would say it without huma. It's just huma is redundant basically, so I'm just going to say تدفع huma. Okay. If we say the next example, or the next, if we say, you two females are pushing them three males. Okay, so you two females, before I leave, so I want to see you two females is what? Okay, so here is you two females is antuma. Is antuma, it's right here, antuma. Okay, antuma. So I can just copy it here from here before I leave this table and put it right here. Antuma, and keep it here. Okay, and it comes from rule 610, row antuma, row 7, and column 3, row 7, column 3, antuma. And we'll make it red so that we know it's optional. Now I go to table 1190, rule 1190. Okay, rule 1190, and so I go to rule 1190 here. Very systematic, and U to F, so it's a second person to F, which is right here. So I highlight the entire column, row, so that I can know which row number it is. And then it's them 3 plus male, so it's number column 12. So okay, so now this is row, this is column 12, and row 6. So 6 and 12. 6 and 12. Okay, so 6 and 12 is saying that تشكرايهما تشكرايهم. I want to make it bigger a little bit because I can't see. Okay, 6 and 12. تشكري هم. تشكري هم. تشكرا هم. تشكرا هم. Yeah. Okay, so if we convert into تدفع, so it is تدفعهما. So I can just type it using the keyboard, or I can type it using the Windows built-in keyboard. Okay, so we said it's going to be, okay, we said that what? Row 1190, 612, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? Let's go here. So U to M to F. U to F is right here. Row 6, column 12. Column 12, yes. 3 plus male. Okay. So it is this one. I'll just temporarily highlight it with this color so that I don't miss it again. So أنتما, and then let's make it black so that I just don't miss it, or put a yellow highlight on it. Okay, so it is تشكراهم. تشكرايهم. تشكرايهم. You can also say تشكريهم. You can also say تشكريهم. But because it's two female, so it is تشكراهم. تشكراهم. So here I'm going to تشكراهم is تدفعهم. So تدفعهم. Okay, تدفعهم. So this yeah is not right. Here, delete it. تشكرا. تشكريهم. تشكراهم. Yeah. And this is fatha, because always after the madda, after the alif comes fatha. After the alif comes fatha. After the ya comes kasra. After the waw, before the alif is fatha. The letter before alif is fatha. The letter before waw is dhamma. The letter before ya is kasra. Okay, so we need to change this to fatha. So it is تشكراهم. تدفعهم. So okay, the first letter here has fatha, so this one will have fatha. The second letter here has sukoon, so here also have sukoon. The third letter here has dhamma, so here dhamma. The fourth letter has fatha, so the third letter has fatha, so that's fatha. And here, hold on, the third letter has dhamma, right? Yeah, has dhamma, so left ضمة. That fa, that the fourth letter has fatha, so the fourth letter has fatha. The fifth letter has madda, alif. Okay. The sixth letter has dhamma, so dhamma. And the last letter is sukun. So tashkurahum becomes tadfa'ahum. Okay. He said the meme is sukun. Okay. And I can just copy this one down here. Antuma tadfa'ahum. Let's take example of the self. I am pushing myself. Yeah. Yes, I am pushing myself, for example. I am pushing myself. I am, of course, is one, could be one M and one F. It won't make a difference. And myself, again, is the same. So when we go to the table, here, I and myself, okay, I and me, okay, is not put here. It's just put into number one. So we go down here. Number one, it says I thank myself. It's ashkuru nafsi. So here, I thank myself. Where's that? Okay. Yeah, this one here. We were dealing with this one. Put the red color on it so that we don't miss it. Okay, you are pushing yourself. So I thank myself. Then I am pushing myself. It's right here. I am pushing myself. That's the one we're looking at. Okay, so I am pushing myself. That's number one. So it becomes, and instead of ashkuru, which is here, instead of ashkuru, okay, it is going to be adfa'u. So here, adfa'u. Okay, first letter is fatha. So here is first letter is fatha. Let's change the font so that I can see the tashkil. Tahuma. So alif, Tau, fatha. Okay, the second letter is sukun. So the second letter here should be sukun. Okay. The third letter here is dhamma, and the fourth letter is dhamma. Okay. So here is the sukun. Here is the dhamma. Here is the dhamma. And here is another dhamma. Adfa'u. Adfa'u. And then adfa'u. Okay. Myself is nafsi. So nafsi doesn't change. So instead of typing it, I can just copy it from here and paste it right there. Okay. And text, paste it as a text so that you keep the font. Nafsi. أدفع نفسي. As you can see here, okay, the rule that I was just saying, that the ya is preceded by kasra. So you can see here, the ya here is preceded by kasra. The alif is preceded by fatha. So we can see here, the alif is preceded by fatha. And the waw is preceded by dhamma. I'm trying to find the waw here. Okay. No, there's no. But it's preceded by dhamma. Okay. Take this one to be black. Okay. So, let's say I am pushing myself. Let's say you, 2 male or 2 females, are pushing yourselves. So I don't need to really go to the table. I can just get it from the big table. I can just get it from here. U to M to F. Here is U to M to F. Okay. Are pushing yourselves, and yourselves is, of course, 2 male or 2 female. Same. So we go here. That is going to be the match to M to F. So tashkura changes into tadfu'a. Or also you can say tadfu'a anfusakuma. Okay, so we come here. Oh, by the way, here you have a choice to do it only like that, or to put with it the pronoun, which is I. I is ana. And we put it in red to make sure it's understood that it's so okay. So ana, hamza fatha. Ana. Am I right? Yeah, that's right. Now let's go back to the one we were doing originally. Okay. So rule for U to M to F, which is right here, that's column 5. And that's rule 1190. So we say here, we go here and say 1190, and this is 1190, and this is column 5. 1190 column 5. Okay. Okay. So becomes tadfu'a anfusakuma. You can also say tadfa'a. You can also say tadfa'a anfusakuma, will work. So we can, anfusakuma can just be copied the way it is because there's no change in it. Anfusakuma. Change the font to Tahoma. Anfusakuma. And before that, we come tadfa'a. here. تدفع. Okay. So now here تاء فتحة دال سكون فاء فتحة عين فتحة. تدفع أنفسكما. Now if I want to get the pronoun for you, two male or two female, we go to table 610, rule 610, and rule 610 and rule 610, it's column 3, and U2M 2F is right here, which is so antoma, which is row 7, column 3. So I can just copy it. Instead of typing it, I just copy it from here to here. You use only text copying so that it picks up the same font, and then I'll give it a red color to indicate that this thing is optional. And then تدفع أنفسكما. Yes, okay. تدفع أنفسكما. Okay. How about three M, 3 plus male, are pushing yourselves. So a group of men are pushing themselves, and actually I'm looking at them as a second person, so yourselves. Okay. So how to deal with that? Before I go, I can see U for 3 plus M in this table. So U 3 plus M is antum. So I can just copy it. I don't have to type it. And paste it. Which one we were doing? Yeah, we're doing this one. Okay. So you are pushing yourselves. 3 plus M is antum. So I copied antum from here and I paste it here. The Homa font. Antum. And the color is red because it's optional. You don't have to have it. Okay. Now we go to the table 1190, rule 1190 here. Actually, it's rule 1200. Yeah, that's also should be 1200. And or 1190. Okay, let's wait here before I make any changes. 1190. So we need to look antum table. Okay. Am I looking at the right table? Yes, present, yes, no, that's, yep, present tense, and it's you plus 3 plus m, so the second person, 3 plus m, so I move here, okay, so it is here, right, this one, so here, that's the right one. Okay, so tashkuru becomes tadfu'u, or you can also say tadfa'u. So tadfu'u or tadfa'u, either one. Okay, antum, okay, tashkura is tadfa'a, tadfa'a, tadfa'a. Oh, there's no antum. There's no antum here because that's a self's pronoun. So 3 plus pronoun, yes, this one, 3 plus pronoun. This is the one we should be looking at. So تدفعوا أنفسكم. أنفسكم, I can just copy it from here, paste it here. And you can change the font into Tahoma. And this one should be black. So تدفعوا أنفسكم, and then we can do the تشكيل. Just like here, تدفعوا, and this is kasra. تدفعوا. Like you see here, the waw is preceded by dhamma. So the letter before waw has a dhamma on it. تدفعوا أنفسكم. Okay. So, any questions so far? Not only on today, but also on